Men at Sea. The National Broadcasting Company, in cooperation with the United States Maritime Commission and the Warshipping Administration, presents the seventh in a series of programs dedicated to the men at sea and to the workers who build the ships for the men at sea.
You men out there who have survived torpedoings at sea.
You men who have taken to lifeboats. You who have known the glory and fury of the sea.
Yes, you men out there, if you can hear us, then pause a moment and listen. For we'd like to pay you a tribute as big and as bright as the sky you sail under. A compliment as wide and as deep as the seas you navigate. From one coast to another, America salutes you.
Do you mean to say that there are many men who survive torpedoings at sea?
Yes, ma'am, and the percentage is growing larger every day.
Oh, I'm just an average housewife. I read of boats being sunk in the Atlantic and in the Pacific, but I never had any idea that men could possibly survive such ordeals.
Well, ma'am, I'm happy to disillusion you. For tonight, we're going to tell you about a group of merchant seamen who, through their courage and determination, plus the aid of valuable new lifeboat equipment, did just that. Our story opens aboard the Liberty ship, the Myron James, on a run to North Africa. Two of her crew are standing watch as she zigzags alone over a moonlit sea.
That you, mate? Seaman Robert Edwards, sir.
Candace, sir, Indiana.
Oh, sorry, Douglas. Thought you were an officer in the dark.
Listen to him. 7 bells. I'd like to get my feet in that sack below.
Not me. I'm happy right here on deck. You know, Douglas, there's something about being out on this run that makes me feel as if I'm a success.
Don't tell me it's an ambition fulfilled.
Yeah, I guess that's it. I always wanted to go to sea, and, well, here I am. I remember when I was a kid, I'd sail boats in the wash tub. Then later on, I whipped up my own 6-foot sailboat. And just before I enrolled in the maritime service, I graduated to a speedboat. It's laid up waiting for me when I get back to Indiana.
Suppose you got a name for it, too.
Yeah. I call her the Banks of the Wabash. Torpedo! Off starboard beam! Torpedo! Captain.
Full speed ahead and pull left rudder.
Aye, sir.
Stop the engines.
She's listing, sir, to starboard.
Abandon ship.
And what's your chance, sir?
Order all men on deck. We're going to abandon ship.
Yes, sir. Stand by to abandon ship!
Second set of midship, sir.
Praise the Lord and pass me my disaster suit. I'm jumping.
And the lifeboat!
Come on, Whitey, get a little salt in that arm. This fire ain't waiting no 2 days for us to launch it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and... All right, solid, man. Give it all you got. That's it.
All right, and roll away and good luck.
Coming into the lifeboat, Captain?
Lower away, Page. I'm going around to see if any of everybody's off.
But this is the last boat, sir.
Never mind me. I'll use the net. Lower away.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay, men, roll away. Get way together. Get way together.
Oh, look at how she brightens up the sky.
We should have hung on to a couple of them nasty peach pies you baked, Barton.
Don't worry, Indiana. We'll bake them again, bigger and crisper than ever.
Hey, look, Bosun. There's someone swimming in the oil.
It's Missouri, and his man from Mars. I'm glad to see you guys.
Here, grasp the handrail.
I'd kiss the guy who built this lifeboat if I could find the old devil.
Okay, lift. All right. See anyone else out there?
They picked up the other boat.
How do you feel, Missouri?
Oh, I'm okay. Just a little out of breath, that's all.
Look at that flaming hulk.
Okay, mates. The quicker we pull away from this ocean arsenal, the healthier we're going to be.
You think these sails will help?
Yeah, if the wind's kind, they will.
Maybe we'll drift onto a tropical island with a couple of dames in grass skirts.
Yeah, and find Dottie L'Amour swinging on an overgrown palm tree.
Yeah. According to the chart, if we head due east, there's a possibility we might hit the coast of Africa.
Bosun,
Yeah, Indiana.
it's been daylight for a few hours now. We ain't sighted any of the other lifeboats. Do you suppose... Well, what I'd like to say is my buddy was in one of the other boats.
Yeah. I know how you feel, Indiana. But I'm sure they're okay someplace. I know we're going to see them again. Now, look, mates. I don't want to sound like a preacher. But I hope we all realize what we're up against. We're 7 men in a lifeboat, drifting on an ocean that, well, right now seems endless. When we'll hit land or even sighted or maybe be picked up by a friendly vessel, we don't know. But we're going to keep calm, cooperate, and pray. Whatever happens, I'm determined to see this thing through. And I hope you, too, are going to be.
I'm behind you, Bosun. I may be from Missouri, but I get it.
Me too, Bosun.
Count Indiana in.
And the old timer.
The best darn gunner the Myron James ever had, Mickey Peterson.
Well, that includes everyone but Tom Douglas. What about you, Douglas? You haven't said much since we abandoned ship.
What do you expect me to say? Glory of the sea and all that bunk?
What about the glory of the sea?
Our ship's been shot from under us. We're just 7 ordinary guys in a lifeboat now, and it's every man for himself.
That's what you think, Douglas. This lifeboat is still part of the Myron James, and I'm still bosun. And get this. Independent as you might imagine yourself, you're still part of the crew.
Hey, look, periscope.
Where?
About 100 yards port side.
Roach my mane and call me Jughead.
What do they do, breed submarines out here?
It's probably the same U-boat that sunk our ship.
She's surfacing.
Remember, mates, I am the only one who does any talking. Get it?
The pleasure's all yours, Bosun.
Is the captain of the sunken vessel right? I repeat, is the captain of the sunken vessel right? Na endlich, ein sehr langsamer Herr. Are there any officers in the lifeboat? Now, I want some information regarding the sunken vessel. Failure to respond will result in the machine gunning of the lifeboat.
Okay.
The name of the ship.
The Myron James.
Her tonnage.
18,000 tons.
Her flag.
The United States.
Cargo.
Supplies.
Bound for.
North Africa.
Home port.
New York City.
That will be all. Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah? Maybe that's all of you, you rotten, filthy Nazi.
Und versteht the Hund.
You heard my orders.
Orders be darned. I got a right to say what I think.
Not when you risk the lives of 6 others.
Look at me, you Nazi lice. Look at me. I'm standing up to you, yellow dog.
Douglas, counting someone.
You pigs couldn't see 3 feet in front of you.
Look out, they're going to shoot.
I told you. You see what? You're blind. You shoot blind, you live blind, and you'll die blind. Oh.
That's it, Bosun. A good sock's just what he needed.
Ich will ein Zeichen amerikanische Unterwelt
Keep low, mates. You're going to get wind up next to Douglas.
Now so cunning! American swine! Now maybe you will realize who is the master race!
Yeah, you're the master race, all right. The master jerks.
Anyone hurt?
No, Bosun, but it sure is mighty close.
Glory Lord. Look at them 2 bullet holes in the side.
Here. Hand me that bag with the bullet hole plugs. Missouri, grab the baler and scoop out the water.
Yeah.
Peterson, you keep your fingers pasted over those holes there till I get the plugs.
Can I help, Bosun?
Thanks, old-timer. We're doing okay. All right, Peterson. Thanks for the loan of the fingers.
It certainly was different when we were torpedoed in the other war. No bullet hole plugs in lifeboats. Practically nothing. Then you were really on your own.
Hey, look, Bosun. They got 2 of the water breakers.
It's going to be kind of embarrassing being stranded out here without drinking water.
Yeah, they got 'em all right. We don't need to worry, men. We got a couple of dozen of them new chemical packets and bags aboard. With them, we can turn a quart of seawater into a quart of drinking water in half an hour. Yeah, mates, we're going to have water in spite of Hitler.
Little killjoy is coming, too.
Oh, my head.
I'm sorry, Douglas. I didn't want to hit you.
I don't need your apologies. You can save them for the others.
How about a little water?
Don't do me any favors, Bosun.
Okay, see how long you hold out. Anybody else want any water?
I'll take some.
Here you are, old-timer. Bottled water right out of your favorite ocean.
Never thought I'd enjoy water so much.
I got away with 4 loaves of white bread, Bosun. They're covered in the box there.
Nice work, Martin. There's enough concentrated food to last us till we're picked up. And every day we're going to appoint another guy in charge of water and food rationing. Okay. Here's your water, Missouri.
Mind if I drink it slow, like a highball?
How about you, Douglas? Change your mind?
What do you think?
I think yes.
Say, Bosun,
Yeah?
how does this radio contraption work here?
Well, it's about time you guys got acquainted with her. Mates, meet the Gibson girl.
Don't tell me we got a dame stowaway.
No, she's called a Gibson girl because she's shaped, something like an hourglass. Get it?
What's it do?
Sends out distress signals and helps vessels locate us. Place it between your knees like this and start cranking.
What's it operate on?
A hand generator.
Well, what are we going to think of next?
You said it. Uncle Sam Incorporated. Lifeboats equipped for light housekeeping. Bosun, it's the 6th day. Want me to stand watch?
7th day, Bosun. The old-timer reporting for duty.
It's the 8th day, Bosun. I guess this belongs to Missouri.
A notch a day keeps the devil away. That's 9 days, Mr. Bosun. 9 always was my lucky number.
10th day. Mickey Peterson on duty, mates.
11th day, please.
Okay, I'll do you a favor.
It's not a favor. It's an order.
Any signs of help, Bosun?
Nothing yet, old-timer.
Well, I don't mind for myself, but I don't want you young'uns to lose faith.
We won't, sir. Old-timer! Old-timer!
He's passed out.
The blankets and first aid. Barton, hand me a cup of water.
Okay.
Hey, what's it from, Bosun?
Heat exhaustion.
The sea. His wonderful sea.
This is no time to wisecrack.
Here's the water, Bosun.
The blanket.
What do you want from first aid, Bosun?
The spirits of ammonia.
Okay.
Here, help me wrap him up in these blankets. Indiana, mix a cup of water with about a teaspoonful of spirits. Think you can judge it?
Sure.
Come on, man. We got to move him up under the hood.
Bosun.
Yeah?
Look at the old-timer. He's come to. He's standing up.
Hey, come on, old-timer. Get off your feet. You're still weak.
Hey, weak nothing. I feel like a ship that's just been launched.
Hey, fellas.
Yeah?
Look, a fish.
Fish. Hey, he don't know it yet, but we're going to catch him for our dinner.
Out of the way, mates. The best gunner on the mine, James, also going to turn out to be the best fisherman. Hey, Indiana.
Set the table. We're going to eat.
Too bad there ain't no casserole and some onions aboard.
Okay, Peterson, remember, no alibis.
All right.
Here's your hook line and pork rind bait.
All right, come on, you big, lovely fish. I was born to sink my teeth in you.
Get near. Eat fine.
Pull the son of a gun here.
Oh, play, man.
God, geez, where is he? Where is he? You lost him.
Jumping catfish. You better stick to shooting.
Yeah.
Here, look. There he is, following us again.
Oh, I'll get him this time if I have to go over the side and bring him back into my arm. Got another hunk of bait, Bosun? I mean, can I try again, huh?
Oh, sure you can, Peterson. Here's the bait.
He's following. He's following. Ah! I got him! Come on, look at that.
Ask him if he's got a friend, will you?
Hey, is it true fish is brain food?
Nothing'll help your bad brain.
My eyes are going, Bosun. I keep seeing things like a ship out there.
Hey, you're right. It ain't a mirage. It is a ship.
Then there's nothing wrong with my eyes.
Wrong, Missouri. Heck, they're the best eyes in the boat.
Hey! You out there! This parachute flare is for you! Here goes again! Now we want an echo.
Echo nothing. There's a storm coming up. Look at them clouds.
Oh, geez, Bosun. I hope it don't get in our way.
That's number 3.
Maybe they saw that one.
Yeah, I'll bet they did.
Here comes old man Weather running.
Hey, get under the hood. I'll continue with the flares.
Yeah, afraid it ain't going to help much in the storm, sir. That rain's going to screen us off like a fog.
Where's your confidence, Bosun? Has the sea let you down?
My confidence is as great as ever, Douglas.
Yeah, we might as well drown ourselves. All the good that ship's gonna do us now.
Better stick on the hood, too, Bosun. We'll get him.
At this latitude, storms don't disappear like sneezes, you know.
Look! The sail's ripping off!
Stay back here, Indiana. Never mind the sails.
We can't lose them. They're our only chance. Indiana! Hey, watch out! Hang on! Hang on, Indiana!
Be a fool to dive over, Bosun.
I've got her. The kid's drowning out, you poor folks. As soon as I reach him, throw me a line.
Hang on, Indiana! I'm coming in after
How are you, Indiana?
A little weak, Bosun. I must have swallowed half the ocean. But I'll be all right in a little while. How are the sails, Bosun?
They're gone, Indiana.
I didn't save them?
Yeah, it was a pretty tough storm.
And the ship?
We practically forgot about that. It's more than 2 days now.
You mean I've been out that long?
That's right. And just as you opened your eyes, the sun came out for the first time. I think maybe that's a sign that God's still with us, Indiana.
No sign of a sighting land soon, is there, Bosun?
That storm has sent us pretty far off our course, and without sails,
What about the oars?
I don't think we can spare the strength.
Here on then, it's just a matter of luck.
Yeah. Luck plus hope and determination.
I suppose after 3 weeks in this lousy lifeboat, you still like us to have confidence in the sea, bosun, huh?
Yeah, Douglas. I would.
Yeah. Show me a strip of land, and I'll preserve my sea legs in alcohol.
You're soft, Douglas.
You're wrong, bosun. I'm hard. Look at me, all bone and no meat. Maybe it's your wonderful sea air.
Now, look here, Douglas.
Yeah, show me land and I'll look. Think I want to pass all my good years out here in this rotten swamp? What do you see out here? Nothing but a rotten gull when they decide to give you the honor. You can have the Merchant Marine. I hand it back to you.
Maybe you think you can talk us out of signing on again. If we ever get back on here.
No one can ever talk a good sailor out of anything.
According to you, your ship gets torpedoed and you're through.
Well, look at yourselves. Stranded out here with nothing but a lot of rotten water.
Don't worry about us, Douglas. Others have come back, and so will we.
I suppose you got a written guarantee when you sail.
This lifeboat's better than a guarantee, Douglas.
There's a boat that's leaving soon for New York.
3 weeks in a lifeboat, and the guy can still juggle a tune.
Go on, Bart.
Sure, sing. Maybe the fish will get up and dance.
Oh, close the booby trap, Douglas.
Hey, am I missing anything?
I'm sorry we woke you, Bosun. Barton was giving us a town hall concert.
Yeah, how about you mates getting a little sleep?
Well, we'll talk ourselves to sleep, Bosun.
Talk nothing. I'm going to sing. Sing so loud that the Lord will hear me and send down a rescue ship from the sky. Yes, sir, right out of the sky. There's a boat that's a-leaving soon for New York.
Look, Barton. Up there in the sky. God heard you sing.
Hey,
He heard you sing.
Not a gull, is it?
Go. No, it's a plane. It's a plane.
Hey, bird in the sky, we've been praying for
The
you.
Lord sure hears a good man's soul.
And there's no sense knocking ourselves out shouting. They ain't going to hear us. We'll use the signal mirrors and flares.
Hey, suppose it's a Nazi plane, Bosun.
Might not be, Douglas. We'll chance it. You see, you guys believe in something called hope.
Let me flash one mirror, Bosun.
Okay. Hold it at an angle.
Give him the parachute flash, too, Bosun.
We're going to give them everything we got. Hey, Peterson, grab the signal flag. Get old timer to help you flash it.
They're coming in.
Sorry to trouble you, Douglas, but you hold my mirror till I get the signal gun off?
Sure.
Okay. Wish us luck, mates.
Keep flashing.
All right, Douglas. I'll have the mirror back.
Look, they're diving. They see us. They see us. Listen to that destroyer sing out. Sounds better than Harry James right now.
Jeez, what a ship. Look at her.
Okay, mates. In a few minutes, we're going to be taking aboard one of our own destroyers. We've had a tough voyage, but we've come through like good sailors. Right now, we need some food and rest. On my first voyage, an old skipper once said to me, Page, the finest compliment you can ever pay a seagoing mate is to tell him you'd like to sail with him again. Well, mates, that about sums up my feelings.
Ahoy, man in lifeboat. Stand by for rescue. Stand by for rescue.
Hey, how about a cup of coffee?
All right, one chair. Coming up, man.
Excuse me, bud, have you got a light? Yes. Oh, it's you. I thought you were going far away from the waterfront, Douglas.
Here's your light, Page.
Thanks. Well, you got your wish, Douglas. You got your feet back on land. Still intend to put them up in alcohol?
What's it to you?
I just ran into Barton at headquarters. Signed on again. So did the kids.
Yeah?
Yeah. I suppose you're going to take a vacation now till the end of the war. Well, some night when you're sitting alone and crying on your beer, you'll maybe give us guys a thought out there on the run.
Look, Page, I know I acted pretty lousy. I always thought I could play a lone hand, but something happened to me somewhere along that voyage.
Now, don't tell me some salt's drifted into your veins.
Well, that day when you asked me to hold on to that signaling mirror, I wanted to do something, too. I wanted to help. Believe me. For the first time in my life, I realized what the sea could mean to someone. To guys like Indiana and the old-timer and the others.
There have been others like you aboard ship, Douglas, but they're few and far between. Because boatmen who sail the merchant ships have the sea in their hearts and minds. It's the minority, the guys like you, who discover what fools they've been. And they start turning it over in their brain, and the thought keeps going around like a phonograph record that refuses to stop. And 2 to 1, these same guys sign on again. Well, got to get going, Douglas. So long, and good luck.
Now, we're loading cargo, not paper dolls.
Is this the Andrew J. Carson?
That's right, mate. The best Liberty ship that ever sailed a run.
Well, where can I find the skipper?
Well, he's up on quarterdeck, going over southward with the first mate. You better see the bosun.
Okay.
Come in.
Bosun, Page.
Bosun, Seaman Tom Douglas, reporting for duty.
Yes, and when the history of this war is placed permanently between book covers, a chapter as glorious as the freedom we're now fighting for will be written about the men of the Merchant Marine. But this will not be a closed chapter, for the Merchant Marine, like the vast expanse of water it continually sails, goes on forever, in peace as in war. Today, though, there is no peace, and the men of the Merchant Marine ask no quarter as they man the long, grim convoy lines to every fighting front. Right now, they're winning their battle, and it's one of the mightiest battles of them all. But they can't win it alone. New ships are sliding down the ways every day, and thousands of new men are needed to join in the fight. Now, this is a war of specialists. Sailing a Liberty ship, like flying a B-17, takes teamwork between men with know-how. And know-how only comes with training. To lick this problem, the United States Maritime Service is now operating some of the best specialists' training schools in the world. Suppose you're interested in radio. In peacetime, it would have taken about 2 years for you to become a good all-round radio operator. But in its great training schools for radio men at Huntington, Long Island, and Gallops Island, Massachusetts, the Maritime Service can train you in just 28 weeks. Sounds good, doesn't it? Well, if you want to learn the valuable trade of radio operating, I think I can tell you how to do it. Listen carefully. If you're between 17 and a half and 35, you're eligible to enroll in the United States Maritime Service as an apprentice seaman. After 5 short weeks of basic training, you can apply for assignment to the radio school. 28 weeks later, your radio training completed, you'll be qualified to serve in the Merchant Marine at specialist's pay. Remember, radio operators are urgently needed to serve America at sea. Apply now at your nearest United States Maritime Service enrolling office. That's your nearest United States Maritime Service enrolling office. This story of Men at Sea, written by Stanley Richards, was the 7th in a series of programs presented by the National Broadcasting Company and the independent radio stations affiliated with the NBC network, in cooperation with the United States Maritime Commission and the War Shipping Administration. The cast included Will Geer, Jack Davis, Lawson Zerby, Rod Hendrickson, Joe Boland, Eberhard Krumschmidt, Patricia Kelly, Sam Raskin, Maurice Ellis, and Joe DeSantis. The special musical score was composed by Leo Kempinski and conducted by Merle Kendrick. The entire production was directed by Barton Fellows.